Hello, and welcome back everybody over here, Daily Plays. Player here bringing you another episode of Bundle Rumble. This is actually pack number 8, the final pack of our nice token. March of the Machines, bundle cracking. You know, all good things unfortunately have to come to an end, and so does this bundle cracking. Let's see, this is the final pack, so let's enjoy it, shall we? Let's see what we get in here. As per usual, you know the drill. From one pack per day. Well, go figure, we only have one left. Hope that the camera this time behaves and does not crash in between, or slow down or do anything fancy. See what we get here, everybody. Bring a new token here, Rip Treasure. I know usually we go with the art card first and land, but let's just see. Another token artifact, treasure. Oh, has tap, sacrifice artifact at 1 mana of any color. Interesting one. I wonder what world that is. Oop, we see something foil. I don't want to see the foil. Not yet. Get a nice twist foil. Interesting. Yeah. Go over here for a change. You go first. Go for the art card. This is. I wonder what the second was. This is Linvala. I'm pretty certain this is Linvala. I'm not sure what I want. Is this Drana? Is this supposed to be Drana? Black and white? Check this out. This looks cool though. Interesting art. And yeah, Drana and Linvala. Huh, I guess right. Sweet. Two power girls. Ready to bust some faces. Nice. Yeah. Our basic. Ooh, it's again the gorgeous mountain. We had already. Another one of those. Neat. Actually hoping that we could see another full art basic. I mean, that's still fine. I mean, is that like, I really liked all of the basics. You know what I mean? That the normal basics as well from the set. The only one I didn't really like was the island that we have. Which is unfortunate because usually islands are nice. Oh, I just noticed the packs. Oh, a card that makes me happy. Not because it's good necessarily. I'm actually not sure if it's good or not, but I knew that it exists, and we have a Foxy. Don't know. I kinda like Foxies. We have the Etched Familiar. For 2 generic, 1 black, this is an artifact creature of Phyrexian Fox, as you might have guessed. It's a free 2, and when Etched Familiar dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Actually, it's not that bad. Premium free 2, and yeah, cool. I like you. If this wouldn't be an open jar, just a small snout to poop on, be even cuter. Look at it. We don't really see a fluffy tail or anything. I mean, granted, I guess this is basically supposed to be a mutation of the filigree fox, but yeah. And it's no refunds from Kami. Or your vendor. Aww. Can you make her at least less spiky? We cuddle her. Oh. Card. Need to see if I can fit it into one of my decks. I guess in worst case into one of my how's that? Is that deck type called? Aristocrat decks? I can squeeze her in there. Or she squeezes in herself, because I mean, Foxhole are kind of small. Drag Recycler is our next card on the list. It's not a Phyrexian. It's for 1 black, 1 generic. The 2/2 Phyrexian Beast has tap, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Oh, on the theme here, just talking about advocates. Here we have the sack fodder. We have the sack outlet. What is this? Supposed to be? It looks like a crocodile kind of thing stuck together with. I don't know. Is this a corpse? Might be a corpse. Almost looks like it's eating with its back instead of its mouth. But it might be a victim. All these 2 damage to survive Rexes are collected and broken down to use for raw materials. Oh yes, so it is consuming that body. Let's see. Let me make out what this is. Let me quickly take a look myself. Would have been a human. But sure. Interesting. Cool design. Not sure what that's up to. Oh, I just was the tentacle, but it's supposed to be the tail. I see it. Yeah, cool card. That's playable. Hey, we got another one of the Surges. Surge Salvation once again. We already had that card. both as the art card and I still remember that font because we had the art card and the spell in the same booster. As a font 1 white, it's an instant. 2 permanents you control again, Hexproof on the end of turn. Prevent all damage that black and or red souls would deal to creatures you control this turn. Yeah. That is pretty nifty. Nice little trick. Giving your butt. Let's quickly go over the flavor text again. No Malaysian had ever laid eyes on an angel, but when protective halo flooded the multiverse, they knew a divine blessing was at hand. A blessing from Our Lady? And we see basically hoplites there getting back into action. Nice. Sweet and simple. I never have enough of those. What's up, OBS? You doing fine? Sure about OBS one day. Hey, we got another one of those guys. Exaxa's Strobe Knight. King is Strobe effect here. Again, for 2 generic, 1 blue. Creature Knight, Flying Vigilance. 2/2. And has tap created 2/2 white and blue Knight creature with Vigilance. Only if you cast 2 or more spells this turn. Wonder if I want to build a Bloom Black Knight, but then again you technically need the good knights to say like the +1/+1 indestructible knight and other things like that, and I don't think I want to. Maybe a casual budget knight deck. I mean, it's not a bad creature. I mean, a 2/2 that can whack and still pop out another blocker every turn is solid, I would argue. Already talked about that. Draxa broke the lost reality and invade the planes. On Xerxes, reality melted, merely bent around the invaders. Sorry for that one. It's a cool artwork. I wonder if this is supposed to be. No, I think that's the knight, and back there is the Phyrexian and it's getting cut in half. Right, we already discussed that. Cool. I dig it. Oh, another poor Phyrexian mutated person. This is the Skyclave Aerialist. I was playing those during the limited as well. Let's go over them. It's for 1 generic, 1 blue, a creature Merfolk Scout, flying, 2/1. And for 4 generic and 1 Phyrexian green mana, okay, 1 green or 2 life, I can transform them. Actually, only as a sorcery, we'll read the flavor text as we transformed them. Because I think that they again had a link text. And they turn into Skyclave Invader. Just a green and blue creature Phyrexian Merfolk Scout, 2/4, flying. When this creature transforms into Skyclave Invader, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it on the battlefield. If you don't put the card on the battlefield, put it into your hand. Okay, it can ramp you. I mean, for 5 mana, that's a bit of a hefty effect, but then again, you get a decent body. I think this is playable. Yeah, actually, an uncommon. We don't want to see the invasion yet. Yeah, let's go with the next. Actually, it's kind of sad. This bird looks. I want to say mutilate, but it actually looks cool. Say, like, look at that. I only see both halves of her. I mean, you don't see the spear properly here in the preview picture, so it's a bit hard to make out. Actually, I think the Merfolk took the worst deal here, because the bird actually looks pretty cool. If you wouldn't know that it was an organic bird beforehand, I wouldn't even believe this would be a metal craft. Sick, actually, with this all the scales and fonts here. It's kind of cool. But let's go with the flavor text. Together with her beloved falcon, she had explored every waterway of Zendikar, from Tazim Highlands to the inland sea. And her guidance, the oil coursed freely across the world. Focus, please. Again, transformation, but she took the short end of the stick. I mean, arguable. I mean, the bird will not have liked the transformation, I guess, but looks pretty sick here. Let's be real here. And I guess in total, a combined package like for. Is this playable? I mean, 2 mana, 2/1 flying is okayish with the chance to later on put a hand from the top of the library. You have to see it like that. If you have late game the mana, it can help you to not draw another land, but actually, you know, put the land directly into play. So basically, if you're flooded, that's kind of at least trying to unflood you. I think that's fine. Yeah. Let's see, we got an invasion, and it actually spoiled a few cards. Invasion of Amonkhet, I think we are pretty certain that this will go horribly wrong. Invasion of Amonkhet for 1 generic, 1 blue, 1 black. Another siege. Siege has a battlefield 4 defense costs it, and an opponent defends it. The Invasion of Amonkhet enters the battlefield. Each player mills 3 cards. And each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. Okay. We could give that to my brother's mill deck, depending on what it does on the other side. He has a mill commander, not a great one, but it's okay. I'm wondering, are those gods trying to fend off? Because I mean, we see the... what was her name? The Shackle one? I think that was the red one. We see the Locust god and we see the I think that's the Scorpion god. Are they helping? I think they're trying to fend off the invader. Not really sure, but let's see. It transforms into... I'm letting the card fall. Great. I'm sorry. Laser Tap Convert. May I have Laser Tap Convert. Enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature card in the graveyard. If it's a 4/4 black, some additional other types. As the Laser Tap converted its body, you heard Norn's voice fade from a deafening clarion to a distant whisper. Wait, so is he... No, actually this one fails, everybody. The Norn conscript gets turned, or the Norn demon gets turned into a Laser Tap warrior. Just notice he's not a Phyrexian. Interesting. I would have expected that one to fail, because we saw the flavor text of some other cards that we were like, haha, they got easy fodder, but apparently it fails. Interesting. What do you want to use in his mill deck? I mean, he could get a 4/4. Actually, he could use that to get some of his creatures when they pass on. Like, he has some stuff like when I die, I do stuff. Another token of those. That's interesting. I would need to test if it's playable. I would also guess it's more in a reanimator themed shell, like where you just care about the abilities of the creature, not necessarily body. Or actually, it's a weak creature and you want to get it as a beefy body. Could be interesting, could be interesting. Playable or not? So sure. We got a common here though. Why is there a common next? God. Interjector Crocodile. Ah, it's from the cycle. We didn't have the black one yet. It's for 4 generic, double black, a 5/5, Rexing Crocodile. And when Injector Crocodile dies, incubate free. So you get... I think we talked about the mechanic, but let's go over it again. Create an incubator token with 3+1/1 cards in it, and it has the ability to pay 2 mana, transform this artifact. When you do it, transforms into a 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature. So basically, you have to still invest 2 mana to actually get a creature of it, but basically it's a 5/5 that dies and leaves behind a 3/3. Or potentially 3/3, potentially higher, depends on how it goes. And it has Swamp Cycling, so you can discard from your hand to search your life for a swamp, reveal it, put your hand. Not too terribly bad, I think decent for a common. Could be good in Pauper as well. Could be, I'm saying. Like, I haven't played real Pauper in ages. Like, we just played some Trash Commander decks and just basically common base decks, but I weren't like real Pauper, like, I don't know how to say. We didn't really measure them against other decks. Ooh! That's the gorgeous artwork we had! We get the... and the cameras. I'm sorry. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. Isn't that the frame that they had for all those old spells from Amonkhet? Or at least the similar look one. I think it was more run down, the original. Let's see, what does she do? She is for 3 generic, a blue and a green, a legendary creature, Naga Druid. She has Cascade. So basically when you cast a spell, exile cast from your library, and you exile a non-land card, it costs less. We then play the card without paying its mana cost, and then you put all the exile cards involved with the library in random order. Once you cast with mana value 6 or greater, have Cascade. She's a Cascade commander. Actually, I should maybe rather look at the artwork over there. She's a free one, so she's not a very beefy bodied one. It's pretty artwork. Actually, it's a shame because it's very small. I think the art card here really helps out appreciating the art more. Hold on, let me find it. Take a look at the artwork. Promo back. Yeah, now we can get a better look at the girl. I think I just speed up that part, so yes, it's long. She actually looks pretty good with that. The other thing you see a bit more of on the small card artwork is that you see a bit more of this dude and the other guy flying away to reach there. Hey, it's so fun. We want to build a green-blue commander about this. I'm not a fan of Cascade because, I mean, that yes, it's a strong ability, don't get me wrong. The problem is you cannot really play control cards. You basically have to play proactive control. I'm a fan more of responsive control. I mean, having some proactive stuff, but thinking proactive stuff is more of a threat to the enemy, right? I like doing that too much. Like, it's more threatening, whereas active control, no. Would you play something cool with this? I guess so. I don't need to see. Maybe I'll do something with her, because she has a cool artwork. Might just show it. We have another well-shifted card there. That's again Yargle, the Glutton of our Urborg. We already had him. For 4 generic, 1 black, it's a legendary creature Frog Spirit. It's a 9/3 with flavor text. Does it say? Assuming giving a single drop of the oil would be doom for most living things. But Yargle was not most living things. He had enough to clean up most of Urborg. Yeah, we definitely already had a weird frog beast thing. Oh, cool. Another one of those. Would I play them? I don't know where I would play them. Maybe I was toying around actually with the idea. It was all zero. With building this weird frog commander from Kamigawa, provided I get him somewhere in the cool artwork. Then maybe. Yeah, because you can make it unblockable, right? Yeah, then there he would. Oh! And we get our last rare of the bundle. Most likely, unless the fall is a rare, I didn't check. Ancient Imperiosaur. For 5 generic and 2 green, we get a creature dinosaur 6/6. So my 6/6 so far not so great, but it has Convoke. Okay, I dig it. You can cast it cheaper. It has Trample and Ward. Okay, so this is something. Trample and Ward 2. Solid. And it gets 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it for each creature that convoked it. Oh! Really, when you played for 6, it would be an 8/8 for 6 and tapping a creature down. 8/8 for 6. Ooh, this is a strong dude. Heck yeah. What's weird about the artwork is you either would expect him to be corrupted / Phyrexianized, or, you know, or having something to do with Phyrexian things, but he's just like, yeah, I'm just chilling here in all those pods, it's fine. This is a cool card. I think I need to add that to my mono green commander. Or one of my commanders. This is a hefty beater, and the Ward 2 also helps him survive. Like it. Oh, it was the Invasion of Lorwyn. Yeah, we already had that one. This is the let's go over it again. So it's again an invasion battle. It's very shiny. It actually makes those. This is again a great foil, I would say, because you can focus on the ones in front. Those other ones are almost like, you know, in fog, covered in fog or battle fog. I'm saying fog a lot. Anyways, it's for 4 generic, a green and a black, battle siege. With 5 defense counters, and when Invasion of Lorwyn has battlefield, destroy target non-elf creature no opponent controls of power X or less. Next number of lands you control. So the more lands, the better. So usually with this mana cost, unless of course you're playing an elf tribal, that would be coming earlier. You can destroy something with power, let's say 6, maybe 5. Let's say 5 if you have like 1 ramp artifact. 4, this is fine, not great, but fine. And when you turn around, it's basically an elf warrior, the winnowing force, green and black, with power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. So basically just a beefy beater. And Phyrexian's appearance was so offensive that Perfect and Ironblades worked together to unprecedented kinship. So an interesting pack. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I'm happy about the Foxy, another Surge. Imori. Guess this artwork could look really gorgeous in foil, because I think if they did it right, then only she will be foil, or only the background will be foil, so it actually sticks out really nicely. Fortunately, we don't have Nom. Strobe Knight, decent. Imperiosaur, definitely a great card. I actually wonder if it's even worth something. I mean, I think by the time this comes, well, I mean, should be already out when this comes out, but in my review thing, I think the other bundle we had, only the Mythic was really worth it in 2 rares, and then it went downhill fast. Sure, this could be worth a buck or 2. Well, let's say a buck. Thing out of it there, and we got the Foxy. Cool, and the decent pack. I hope you had some fun with me cracking the last pack. Hope I did the old summary, and depending on how much you guys liked the other summary video that I did. I haven't seen it yet. I'm still editing the stuff. We might also do one for this bundle. I liked it. And yeah. That being said, thanks for watching, sticking around, was casual here. Definitely plays. See you next time. Bye!